The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue the special military operation. The enemy, using 2 battalions of the 14th and the 92nd Mechanized Brigades of Ukrainian Armed Forces, reinforced by foreign mercenaries, made unsuccessful attempts to break through the defense of Russian troops towards Kislovka of Kharkov region and Kuzemovka in Lugansk People's Republic. All enemy attacks have been repelled. More than 50 Ukrainian servicemen, 1 tank and 9 armored fighting vehicles have been destroyed. As a result of the shelling of the advancing reserves of the Ukrainian 92nd Mechanized Brigade near Zagoruykovka in Kharkov region, Russian troops have destroyed about 60 Ukrainian servicemen, 2 tanks and 3 armored vehicles. The Ukrainian armed forces conducted reconnaissance of the front line of defense of the Russian troops and did not take active offensive action towards Krasny Liman. 4 Ukrainian sabotage and reconnaissance groups have been discovered and destroyed by artillery fire near Novovodyanoye, Karmazinovka and Makeyevka in Lugansk People's Republic. 17 militants, 2 pickup trucks with heavy machine guns and 1 car have been eliminated. Enemy attacks have been repulsed near Verkhnykamenka and Zagoruykovka in Lugansk People's Republic. Spornoye, Berestovoye, Yakovlivka, Solidar, Artyomovsk and Zaitsevo in Donetsk People's Republic. Over 120 Ukrainian servicemen, 3 tanks, 7 armored fighting vehicles and 11 motor vehicles have been destroyed. The enemy has made unsuccessful attempts to attack Russian positions near Oktyabrskoye, Neskuchnoye and Yegorovka in Donetsk People's Republic. All attacks have been successfully repelled by Russian troops. More than 100 Ukrainian servicemen, 2 tanks, 5 armored fighting vehicles and 6 motor vehicles have been eliminated. The provisional base of foreign mercenary units Foreign Legion on Kortitsa Island and the Bars Special Purpose Brigade of the Interior Ministry of Ukraine near Zaporozhye has been struck by high-precision weapons of the Russian Aerospace Forces. As a result of significant losses in manpower and equipment, the enemy did not take large-scale offensive action towards Nikolaev and Kryvyi Rog. According to updated data, the 96th and the 98th battalions of the 60th Infantry Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces and the 128th Mountain Assault Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces operating towards Kryvyi Rog had lost more than 30% of their personnel strength. As a result of concentrated Russian artillery strikes on the advancing convoy of the 128th Mountain Assault Brigade of Ukrainian Armed Forces near Novaya Kamenka in Kherson region, an attempt to concentrate enemy troops was thwarted. 5 convoys, manpower, military equipment and artillery of Ukrainian troops have been also hit at firing positions near Chervonoye, Novovoskresenskoye and Petropavlovka in Kherson region. Losses of the Ukrainian armed forces were over 80 Ukrainian servicemen, 2 tanks, 22 armored combat vehicles and 7 infantry fighting vehicles, 1 Polish Krab self-propelled artillery unit, 2 American M777 howitzers and 4 motor vehicles have been eliminated. Russian troops repulsed attacks by 2 mechanized infantry companies of the Ukrainian armed forces near Belogorka and Davidov Brod in Kherson region towards Andreevsk. Up to 90 Ukrainian servicemen, 1 tank, 12 armored fighting vehicles and 3 motor vehicles have been eliminated. The munition post of the 61st Infantry Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, which contained over 200 rockets for American HIMARS and Uragan multiple launch rocket systems, has been destroyed by a high-precision strike of the Russian Aerospace Forces near Bereznygovatoye in Nikolaev region. In total, the losses of the armed forces of Ukraine were more than 200 Ukrainian servicemen, 3 tanks, 41 armored combat vehicles, 3 guns and 7 motor vehicles towards Nikolaev and Kryvyi Rog. The command posts of the 14th Mechanized and the 81st Air Mobile Brigades of the Ukrainian Armed Forces and the 9th Regiment of the National Guard of Ukraine near Redkodub in Kharkov region, Drobyshevo in Donetsk People's Republic and Zaleznichnoye in Zaporozhye region, 47 artillery units at firing positions, manpower and military equipment in 163 areas have been eliminated by operational, tactical and army aviation, missile troops and artillery strikes. 4 munition depots of rocket and artillery weapons have been destroyed near Novoalexandrovka in Kherson region, Volnoye Pole in Donetsk People's Republic, Zaleznichnoye in Zaporozhye region and in the eastern outskirts of Zaporozhye. 2 AN-TPQ-37 American counter-battery radar stations have been destroyed near Kirovo and Drobyshevo in Donetsk People's Republic. One Su-24 Ukrainian aircraft near Dobroye in Nikolaev region and one Ukrainian Mi-24 attack helicopter have been shot down by fighter aircraft of the Russian Aerospace Forces near Mirolubovka in Kherson region. 6 unmanned aerial vehicles, including one Bayraktar TB2, have been destroyed by air defense forces near Zagoruykovka in Nikolaev region, Novomikhailivka, Novomayorskoye, and Blagoveshchenka in Donetsk People's Republic, and Ustinovka in Kharkov region. 4 shells of American HIMARS multiple launch rocket system and 5 shells of the Uragan and Olha MLRS were also shot down near Novaya Kakhovka in Kherson region, Olkhovatka in Kharkov region, and Donetsk. In total, 317 airplanes and 159 helicopters, 2,182 unmanned aerial vehicles, 379 air defense missile systems, 5,570 tanks and other armored combat vehicles, 866 combat vehicles equipped with MRLS, 3,460 field artillery cannons and motors, as well as 6,431 units of special military equipment have been destroyed during the special military operation.